Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be telling you a story about the time I got my nails done, and it was not a very nice experience overall, so if you want to hear about that more, then keep on watching. So, I feel like I have to give you like a little bit of a backstory for this story to make some sense. So, I do my nails, well, I've been doing my nails, my own nails, for 4 years now. I've been doing gel nails, and I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing by now. So I decided to get my nails done before my holiday, of course by myself, as I usually do. I did my nails. They were all nice. They were a coffin shaped, thermo color blue changing to purple with a holographic powder. They were cute. I liked those, okay? I was into them, okay? And I decided to go on a holiday, as people usually do. And I was thinking, of course, like, I'm not going to take the UV lamp, the gels, everything files with me. So if I will have to get my nails done, I will just come here, because I have gotten my nails done in this hotel previously, and the experience was not that bad overall. It was okay, and I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna spend a little money on me, kind of treat myself and get my nails done in the hotel. Of course, I knew it's going to be pricey, so that's why I went to the spa reception, whatever that was, where the lady was sitting. So I go up to her and I'm like, hi, hello, I would like to get my nails done. I would like to make an appointment for the removal and put in gel. So she's like, oh, okay, we have an hour. Tomorrow it's 3:30 or 4, whatever like suits you more. I'm like, 3:30 sounds great. And just to know how much money should I take, I asked, and by the way, how much is it going to be? And she was like, oh, let me see. So she took like her little book out, and she's like, well, it's going to be 25 zloty for the removal and 40 for the gel. I was like, okay, sounds great. So it would be like 65 zloty overall, which would be like around $20, I don't know. So it was okay. I expected it to be a little bit more pricey. So the next day I go there. I'm 10 minutes earlier, just to be there, not to get late. And I let them know I'm here and stuff. So the lady, she's like, oh, hi, I'm going to be right back. I'm your nail technician. I was like, great. So I'm waiting in this waiting room for like solid 10, maybe 15 minutes. And then later she comes and she's like, oh, okay, great, come to the room with me. And I'm like really happy and excited to get my nails like finally done, fixed and stuff, because I was like missing my pinky, like a part like of the gel was missing on my thumb. So I was really excited to like get that fixed. So she like made me sit in this room, like already like in the nail technician thingy room, and she's like, I'm gonna be right back. And I was like, okay, great. So she's gone for like the next 10 minutes, and when she finally comes, she's like, okay, we can get started. So she cleans my hands, and straight up, she seemed like a very nice lady, but when she looked at my nails, she was like, oh, who did those? And I was like, I already fucking knew there's like something wrong, like, so I was like curious. So I said, my friend, even though I did those, but I'm pretty sure when I would be like, oh, I did those, she would be like, they're nice, good, great, like nice job, friend, So I was just like, oh, my friend did those. And she's like, oh, you definitely need to stop going to that friend. She wrecks your nails. So like, okay. So I continued listening, and she's like, just going off, like, oh, your nails, you know, are so wrecked, paper thin, ugly. And I was like, they're what? She's like, no, they're so ugly, like, disgusting. And I was like, this is going to be fun. And I expected it to be like an hour long, the appointment. But, well, little did I know, it was actually 2 hours. Because everything took longer than expected. So the lady, you know, filed off the top coats. She didn't have a drill or anything like that. She just only had like a hand file. So it kind of sucked. It would probably be so much quicker if she had the drill, but whatever, I'm not complaining. This is a hotel spa, not a professional nail technician thingy. And little did I know, the lady that did my nails was not a nail technician. Just let that sink in your head, you know. She was not a nail technician. She was just a spa girl. She did all the treatments, but she did not have like an actual diploma. So she started filing off the base top coat, and she took out this little box with like a clippers. I'll put up a video. So she took this box in which she had the clipper thingies and cotton pads. And let me tell you, these were not like fresh, nice cotton pads. These were like used ones, like not dirty, like they did not have like gel on them or anything or nail polish, but they have been used. Like, not cool, friend, not cool. So I'm just like, in my head, that's a little bit disgusting, but whatever. Let me just sit here with my hands. I'm still excited for my new nails. So she puts the clipper thingies on all of my fingers except this pinky, because it was already missing the gel because I just took it off. So I'm just chilling in there, and she's like, I'm gonna be right back. And I was like, okay. I was just chilling in a room with my phone for like 15 minutes with the thingies on my fingers, and I was so curious, is it coming off, that I just like checked up on every single one. I was like, great, it's coming off. And I could see like kind of, you know, crumbling up as usually gel with acetone reacts, you know, it's kind of like flicking off. So I'm like, great, it's coming off. It's going to be fast and quick and shit. I'm just happy. So the lady comes back after like 15 minutes, and she goes, like, she looks at this like first nail, because this one was like not in the acetone. So she takes it off, and she's like, oh, it's not coming off at all. And I was like, just in my head, like, bitch, what the fuck do you mean? I just, like, 2 minutes ago, I just looked at it, and it was like completely, like, almost all off. What the fuck do you mean? So she's like, oh. Okay. So she starts, you know, kind of scraping, like, in a aggressive way, the gel off my ring finger with this metal cuticle pusher thing. She just scrapes it like very aggressively to the point where it kind of hurts, and I'm kind of, you know, worried, isn't this like going to damage my nail plate? But I'm just, you know, letting her do her job, because I thought she's like a qualified nail technician, so I was like trusting her with my hands, my nails, you know. But she like does it very aggressively to, like, I was worried, okay. So she kind of puts it back in the clipper, and she goes over all of my fingers, and she leaves like some of them off, because like some of them like came off, but some of them did not. So she starts shaping the ones that are out, and she started with this one, because it was like already completely off. So she shaped it, and I told her like, oh, could we go almond, because I had coughing. So she's like, yeah, sure. And I was like expecting it to be, you know, a little bit longer, because my nails were pretty long. but she made them short because she said like, oh, some of them are broken because yes, they were, because bitch uses her hands a lot. So some of them were actually broken. So she was like, I suggest we go shorter. I was like, fine, whatever. So she shaped it, and I looked at it and was like, okay, I like this. Yeah, that's nice. I let her shape all of the other ones, like the rest, and she is like keep on making those rude comments about how thin my nails are, but I'm pretty sure this is not the thing that they're thin, because I'm pretty sure they're all healthy. I'm more gentle than this bitch was, okay? Like, I am really careful because I don't want to get like any diseases on my nails or anything, you know? I'm just careful. So the lady is keep on making those rude comments about how damaged my nails are, and I'm like kind of lurking. I'm like, bitch, the fuck you lying for? Bitch, they ain't. She's keep on just talking and talking, like how I should like give up the place that I'm going to. Like it's really bad. Like the friend needs to, you know, learn her like ways to do nails, you know. Maybe she will be like good one day, but like not now. Like she wrecked your nails completely. Like they're, oh my god, horrible, like ugly as fuck. And I was just like, nice. So, well, she shapes, she takes off the clippers of the rest ones and like shapes all of them. And I'm like, just looking at those, I'm like, okay, I like those. She asks me about what color do I want. I'm like, oh well, I still have not chosen any, but I think I'm gonna be like going like pink or red. I don't really know, you know. So she's like, oh, let me like help you. So she gives me those palettes where she has all the colors, and I just look at those and like kind of starting to choose, and she starts putting the dehydrator on my fingers. So she's like, okay, make sure not to touch anything. I'm like, okay. So I just sit like literally like this, and I twitch my thumb, like kind of move it closer. Like, did you just touch your thumb with the rest of your hand? I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I just twitched it. And she's like, Jesus Christ, give it back to me. Like, don't you remember I told you not to touch anything? I was like, okay, sorry, but I didn't, and I clearly see that the sun hates me. Hold on. Well done. Okay, I hope this is better. So she is just like telling me like she told me not to touch anything. I'm like, okay, sorry. I'm pretty sure I didn't touch anything, but whatever. Sorry. So she moves on. She put the dehydrator on me. I'm pretty sure she put it on my nails, not on me, but like we waited like 20 seconds and stuff, and she starts putting the base coat on me. Everything basically goes smooth, all the polishing and stuff, but she's keep on talking how damaged my nails are, that like my nails are like pretty, like the kind of nail plate is cute, but like it's a cute shape and stuff, a cute size, but like it's really damaged. And I'm like, okay. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Oh my god. When she was shaping them, she was going kind of hard on all of them, but she must have hated my ring finger. Okay? She went so hard on this one. Like, she was filing so hard. Like, it was burning. Like, it was very hot because of the friction. And I'm like, oh, sorry, could we, like, stop for a minute because it's getting really hot? And she's like, hot? I was like, yeah, very hot on my nail. And she was like, oh, okay. It's like, I'm not sure, didn't she, like, know that friction makes things hot? I don't know, but it hurt. But she was like, oh, yeah, sure, we can stop. But she was like, keep on filing. So I was kind of like taking my hand back. But she was like, keep on pulling it back to like her. And keep on filing it like very aggressively. And it was like burning like crazy. And she was keep on making those rude comments like how I should like not go to my friend's salon, you know. Basically telling me how awful my job was. Because like, I don't know. I didn't know. So kind of hurt my feelings, man. But whatever. The thing is done. She gives me like a cuticle oil and then a hand cream. So after we're done, I'm like, thank you. And she's like, oh, thank you, like my pleasure and stuff. Like she's being like suddenly like very nice out of like nowhere. So she goes like, oh, and now let's like go and pay. And I'm like, sure. So the lady in the reception is like, oh, would you mind signing this? I'm like, what is this? I'm like reading, like looking at it, and it was like this paper that like I got my nails done in here, and I will pay for those when I like check out of the room. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I just want to pay right now because I'm here with my grandparents and I don't want them to pay for my things like nails. Like, no, thank you. And then she was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, let me just cancel that out. And I'm like, okay, no problem. Like that was just a mistake, you know. I'm in a hotel, that might have like happened. Like whatever. So she tells me, okay, that is going to be 155 zloty. And bitch, yesterday I literally asked her how much is it going to be, and she told me 65 zloty. And now, why is it 155? Bitch, what the fuck? So it's just like, excuse me, but like, why is it so expensive? And she is like, oh, just because you got the removal and then like we put them back on and stuff. And she just kind of started like wandering around the room like with her eyes, and she's like, yeah, I know they scammed me, okay, bitch, I know. So it's just like, at this point I was like very fed up with the whole situation, and I was just like, I just wanted to get out of there. So I paid them, and I got out of there, and I'm like looking at my phone like, wait, this can't be true, because I remember going in there at 3:30, and why is it 5:30 right now? It took them 2 goddamn hours. 2 hours. I don't know, I just did not like it. Like the vibe in there was very, you know, I don't think I'll be going back there anytime soon. Next year, in 2 years, maybe 5. No, thank you. Like, not going to get my nails done in there anytime soon, or anytime ever, I believe. So. She said she too young, don't